Hey kids, and welcome back to Plantation Bay. We have one name request from the comments for this episode. Jackson Creed recommended that I name an industrial park in Rob's River, Voogleplex, after the SimCity recurrent villain Dr. Vu, or Dr. View. So I will put that here. I think this is a decent area here. This kind of industrial, high-tech industrial park. So that's that. Just a reminder: if you want to name a neighborhood or a major artery or a big train station or a park or really anything in the game, you can submit a suggestion in the comments, and I will try and get it into the next episode. So yeah, we are going to go out to the regional view quickly. I want to talk a bit about plans for this region. The city is getting to a size at this point where things need to be done with. I think things need to be done with somewhat careful planning. You know, otherwise it will the sort of coherence of the region that I'm sort of going for will start to unravel, I think. So let's just take a look here. So last episodes we built the casino town, beach town of Ventura Beach, which I'm really glad that I got the casino to build. I was having a little bit concerned that it would not appear. The business deal or whatever it's called for the casino would not appear, and I would have to do something weird to get it to appear. But thankfully, it all worked out. I want to take a look at the transportation view. So, you know, in terms of transportation, the basic plan is, I think that the highway is going to make a big circle, sort of like this, on the southern half. I'm not sure what's going to happen up here. It's going to depend a bit of what happens in this Point Baja tile, because I know there's obviously going to be a bridge or even several bridges on this little strait here. I think that's the sort of the ideal spot for a bridge that would serve the regions. Definitely a highway bridge and other things. And then I'm going to have to hold off, I think, on developing this kind of north shore up here, Dunberg Heights, and then also this area here. We gotta, I gotta sort of hold off on that, and I think I'd like to get this area here developed next. I also have to sort of plan for where the rail line is gonna run, and think about like this L train line here, which I think I had decided to name this whole line here. I think is going to be the A line. And I think it's going to go, I think it might actually go all the way around the bay, from essentially from Mount Auburn all the way around here, and maybe possibly even stick into there. So that could be kind of cool. So that's kind of transportation. Rail is going to do a similar thing, I think. This rail here has to connect up at some point. And I think that the rail line might be good to have the rail line serve the airport, and then have a connection here, kind of alongside this highway connection. So those are good things to keep in mind. So let's just take a look at development as well. So I put this industrial area here, which did not develop at all, and this is again. Demand starts to become a little bit finicky when cities get to this size, because you've got, large cities like this city here. Let's just take a look here. 300,000. So the population hasn't really increased in Plantation Bay City. 300,000, 223,000 commercial jobs. So we're almost definitely hitting demand caps for commercial jobs. Here we only have 70,000 industrial there, so we shouldn't be too bad in terms of industrial demand caps. There's probably only about 100,000 industrial jobs in the whole city, so we've got, I think, probably at this point more commercial than industrial, which is interesting. Anyway, I think that in order to get this to develop, we're going to need to do some work in Plantation Bay City. In fact, developing this whole area, that's really going to finish up all of the land that can be developed in Plantation Bay. And so, yeah, there's a few things we can do here. There's also some rewards that I have not placed, and that will increase demand caps as well. And I'm a little bit curious to see, like, this airport here. Oh, Well, so that's interesting. Why is there 0 capacity used in the airport? Is it not connected or something? Very weird. Is it not getting water? No, it's getting water. That's very weird. Let's just move the clock forward for a second here and see if it actually gets... Ah, there we go. Okay, that was just a weird bug. So one thing that's occurred to me is that I've built the municipal airport. It's currently the small municipal airport, and I'm not sure if that was a good idea. I think I probably should have gone directly to the small international airport. The reason being that the international airports, even the small international airport, raises the demand cap more than the large municipal airport, and we currently have a small municipal airport. So it's a bit frustrating because, you know, in the game it tells us that this airport is more than big enough for the size of the city that we have here, but it doesn't actually, you know, produce the best demand cap relief, which is frustrating. The other thing I got to pay attention to, so we have demand for high tech, but we don't have any demand for... Okay, this city has taxes on dirty industry and medium industry. We've got a lot of undeveloped... that's weird. I don't know why I'm getting these zots here. They are connected to road. Probably just a bug. We have a lot of undeveloped industrial land here, and I think, if I'm not mistaken, I'm pretty sure that undeveloped zones have an effect on the demand in neighboring cities. Someone, you know, by all means correct me in the comments if I'm wrong there, but I'm pretty sure that undeveloped zones basically have the effect of preventing things from developing in neighboring cities. So I'm going to try and fill in these areas that are undeveloped and kind of dezone some of the industrial area that never developed here, and that's fine. We'll just leave I'll leave this as kind of interesting historical industrial development just for fun. And yeah, so that's done there. We have fairly substantial demand. Let's place those rewards as well. Let's take a look at what we have first. So I'm not going to go for the casino in this town. We've got a cemetery. That's kind of cool. Where did we decide to go with the cemeteries? Oh, maybe I did. Maybe I deleted them and I never placed them again. I think that's what happened. I don't think there's much space in this area, but maybe over here we could have cemeteries. Could have sort of a sort of cemetery park almost along the water. Yeah, that could be cool. Let's see. Maybe I can build... Can I do... Oh, it's unfortunate. Yeah, okay, that'll do. Can I make an intersection? Probably not a good idea to have an intersection there, to be honest. Let's just do this. Right. And then, I don't know how many of these we have to place, but I think it's a few. So that could be cool. Kind of at the foot of this bridge, have a big cemetery park on the edge there. I don't think cemeteries are going to do anything for demand caps. Lighthouse. Do I have a lighthouse in this tile? I think I do. You can build an unlimited number of lighthouses. Lighthouses, what they do is they reduce the usage of ports or they either increase the capacity, or I think they increase the capacity of ports by a percentage, basically. So it, you know, you can build as many as you want. And that's one way. It's kind of weird, but it's one way of, like, if you only have one port in your city, rather than build another port, you can just pile on cemeteries with a monthly cost of 100. The country club increases the demand cap for, I believe, high wealth residential. I don't think I'm that interested in putting one in this city, although we'll see. We definitely want to get the stadiums going for sure. That's something I probably should have been paying attention to a little bit earlier, although I like to wait to put some of those because they take up a lot of space, and I kind of want to have a plan for where they're going to go. So yeah, let's think about, I think, so this is the minor league one. cool to have a waterfront stadium. It'd be also cool to have it near a metro station. Let's take a look. We definitely have too much residential in this city, so I should maybe think about building it somewhere where it reduces the amount of residential we have. And I don't want to build it like on the edge of town either. Could be also cool to build it near the university since it's sort of a minor league. You can sort of have a college sports team, I guess. There's Rob's red hot spot. Let's see here. Yeah, although to be honest, I kind of like how this is all developed here. Maybe we can just drop it on one of these larger blocks. Yeah, maybe I sort of won't overthink too much where it's going to be placed. I know that commercial likes these and that residential doesn't as well, so it may actually be good to pick a commercial area. Oh yeah, we've got some kind of industrial. There's a prison there though, which is not ideal. I don't want to put it in the old port. Let's take a look at our zones. Might not be a bad idea to replace some of that industrial, although most of it is high-tech at this point. Or we could have one of the stadiums in Hotville. That could be cool. Maybe some of this stuff that I was just over here deleting. Yeah. Okay, I don't want to get in the way of that major road there. Yeah. Maybe I'll build it like here. Maybe I'll make space for it here. I can just kind of correct the road network. Oh, you know what though? There's this yeah, that station is gonna want a lot of it's gonna want a lot of road connection adjacent to it. So let's build it up here. We can call it like Hotville Stadium for the time being. Oh. Always a challenge. There's also, yeah, this is not a good spot because there's that high school there. We probably don't need that water. Probably just don't need that at all, so let's delete that. Well, we actually probably do, but I can move it. I can move it. Oh, what happened here? Okay. Yeah, let's see if I can squeeze it in here. I can always put the water structure thing elsewhere. Yeah, this is kind of underdeveloped anyway, to be honest. We'll put it kind of mid-block there. There we are. And we'll just readjust the whole road network around it. And put a bus stop. Basically don't need one, we'll put it there. Okay, so that's that. Now let's look at what else we have here. We have marinas. Marinas are just parks. Disease Research Center. Yeah, that would be a good thing to build. Let's put that. What's going on here? We have abandonment, probably because of low demand. Yeah. I can put the Disease Research Center over here. It has a lot of negative effects. So yeah, there's that. It has a kind of a cool lot though that with a kind of parky surface behind it, so put it like there, and then make a road like this. Oh wait, put it like that. Doesn't connect up. Most of those Maxis lots don't have functional road connections or anything. All right, so that's that. Just make sure it has water. That's going. That thing actually does count as a hospital and greatly reduces the strain on the regional hospital network. So it's a really good one. Let's see here. Tourist trap. Yeah, I can build a tourist trap. I think the best place for a tourist trap is near the highway, to be honest. Maybe we'll put it by the airport. Let's just put it there for now. It's a very silly. That looks like it looks like kind of like one of those. Looks like a restaurant. You know, one of those like theme restaurants. So I think off the side of the highway is a decent spot. Convention center is really important. Television studio as well, and the city zoo. That we want all of those things. The convention center, we could put it by the airport, or we could put it in an area where we want more commercial development. Somewhere like up here might be a good idea for the convention center. How big is it? It's very big. Oh, it's not so bad. Not so bad. It's a bit counterintuitive to put it to actually demolish commercial stuff to build it. I think that's a decent spot. Yeah, let's put it there. Yeah, it's got a sort of skyscraper beside it. Right, and then we also need, okay, television studio we can build kind of in the middle of nowhere. Although it also benefits commercial. Why don't we build it in Hotville? Build it there. Get rid of some of that industry. There we go. And let's see what else we have. Courthouse. I think the courthouse is going to go in the old port. It's probably okay to put it like there, just off of Market Square. I'm fine with that. You can always move it later. Might be cool to make like a court square or something. City Zoo. That could be kind of a cool spot. Yeah. Be kind of cool to put it here. We can get rid of this. This is kind of a redundant road. Although it's a little bit close to. That could be cool. Yeah, I don't think we need this water plant anymore. And this could be kind of a cool spot. We also have some abandoned stuff here, so we're not going to lose anything by putting it there. Yeah. Let's see here. Very strange road network. Or I could just put it here. Yeah, that would be nice. Yeah. There we go. And just on the edge of the old port district. A very urban zoo. Although the design of that zoo looks more like the kind of suburban zoo. Well, actually not so much. This looks like more like a sort of central city zoo, like kind of Central Park Zoo or something, you know? rather than the kind of, you know, if you look at the Toronto Zoo or something and you see this great sprawling, you know, theme park sized zoo that, you know, on the edge of the city. So yeah. Alright, and what else have we got here? Some of these are going to cost us monthly. Cruise ship port, definitely. Definitely, and the cruise ship port's definitely going in the old ports. Be nice to, oh, we can stick it in here. If we can get it to, if we can convince it to fit in there right by the old port, that would be really cool. It's going to be a little bit of a delicate operation. You know, I'm actually going to drop a save because I would rather not accidentally delete this port here. Hopefully I'm not going to have to play a silly game where I sort of, you know, have to go in and out of the region trying to do this. Let's see, what's, no, we need this one. Can I make, yeah, I can make it super small. Just need to really make sure that I don't, because if you use the terrain, if you use the God mode, or not God mode tools, so if you use the terraforming tools and you hit it, you touch a building, it destroys the building. I think what I need to do is just kind of straighten this out here. See how close I can get to that port without really playing with fire here. Okay. I'm not sure what it needs. Where'd it go? There we go. Yeah, let's take a look. I'm just going to go to a sort of an empty shore area and kind of find out what conditions it's asking for. Well, I don't really have a good one here, to be honest. It's all very... yeah, okay. It just needs 5 tiles of kind of consistent... okay. Consistent shoreline. I don't have a problem with deleting that beach and putting that beach there again. That's not a challenging thing to fix, but definitely want to, like, we're getting close. I'm not exactly sure why. It's always very finicky. Oops. Not sure why it's not working quite yet. We'll get there. If this fails, I'll just delete the 2 beaches. I'll put it wherever it fits, and then I'll shift the beaches over, because that should be a little bit easier to do. Yeah, okay. So that's what we're going to do. We are going to do this. And we're going to... well, let's place this bloody thing first. Like... oh, man. Really a bit of a problem here. Let's see. I can take this. This is a nice flat area. I can take this. Try and level everything. Can I see the grid, please? It's this weird, like, the terrain has been affected by the beach. Let's fix this. Okay. And let's see if we can squeeze it farther. Ah, it still won't go there. I'm not sure what's going on there, guys. Can I nestle it between 2 beaches? No, the beach is not really more for... oh. Maybe it's because of the road here. Maybe it doesn't think it can... oh, okay, that's good. So we can put a beach here. And then... we can put the... hopefully we can fit the... yeah, I'm liking that. Cruise ship port like nestled in between 2 beaches. Ooh, that's kind of weird. Sort of a weird looking structure. I think it's missing... usually a boat will appear at some point. Hopefully it's not like glitched out or something. Damn! Oh, wait, no. There we are. Okay. Thankfully I've managed to do this without totally demolishing. Okay, that's gonna have to be demolished. connect all this up to roads. Wow, that looks like it's going to be the extent of it. Can I? No. Yeah. Okay. Well, I'll turn this into a big park then, because I can't seem to get any of this to develop, but that's okay. It's probably because the terrain is too low there. Yeah, that's lower than the water level or whatever. I'll just build trees over it. Right. There we go. Kind of get a mix going. Awesome. What have I put here? Is this just like unnamed, an unnamed district? I'm not sure. I can't read this sign. Maybe if I turn the... Can I read the sign if I turn it? Old Port District. Oh, I see. Okay. That's very cool. That's very cool. And it also, I really like the dramatic effect of those kind of Art Deco towers. I think I already put them to historical. Yeah. Yeah, I like this sort of dramatic effect that happens there. Very, very cool. So this is turned into kind of a beach tourism area where it used to be an industrial waterfront, and that's been happening kind of gradually over the history of the city. All right, that's very cool. Very happy with that. Again, no country club. Stock exchange. Stock exchange. Stock exchange is another big commercial type building. Let's see here. I think the obvious place is kind of at this corner here, to be honest. Or here, or near Market Square, but we've got a lot of institutional stuff near Market Square. Let's put it up here. It's not like giant or anything, so yeah. It's a bit silly for a city of this size to have its own stock exchange. Yeah, that should help some of these, some more office development to pop up in this area as well. All right, and what else we got? Advanced Research Center is going to just increase the cap for high tech, which we're gonna have to build in this city anyway. Big traffic problems hit local avenue. Nothing big. Okay, let's hold off on the Advanced Research Center for now. Yeah, not much of an impact in terms of demand here. Major League Stadium and the movie studio, both of which I will build. Okay, we need to find a spot for the big stadium. Yeah, Hotville got the small one. I would like to do like a big waterfront type stadium. Almost would be nice to put it like here, but yeah. Maybe we'll put it a little bit outside. Maybe we'll put it like here. That's not a bad spot. Yeah, let's just do this. And see where we can fit it in here. Oh man, Okay, we can level the terrain a bit. Okay. There we are. We can also fix this little pit here. Be good to put a road through there, because this is really kind of an orphaned road there that doesn't connect up very well to the road network. Yeah. Oops. There we go. Maybe like this. And like this. Just so that we can actually build out to the... There we are. I'm going to put some development in there. Good to me. That's cool too, because the actually it's funny, the spectators would be looking directly at inner bays. They would be looking at the giant industrial port. Of course we could rotate this. If we rotated it, they would be looking, they wouldn't see much else basically. That's kind of hilarious. I think it's pretty funny. Often when they design stadiums, they try and build them in a place where they kind of face the skyline when they're building those like central city stadiums, or something, you know, naturally beautiful or something. They do pay attention to where they place the seats, especially in baseball diamonds, because most of the people are facing one direction. Soccer stadium, it's a little bit of a moot point, but yeah, stadium design. Anyway, I don't think there's. Oh yeah, there's just the movie studio. The movie studio can go kind of on the edge of town, I think. That's a bit lazy. Yeah, it's definitely on the edge of town. Not near the cemetery. I think I'm gonna put it back up here for sure. Yeah, that's fine. Just continue this road out a bit, and we can put it out here. There we are. Just make sure that this stuff has water. There we go. Now, is there anything else? Nothing. I don't think there's anything else. I think we're good. Marina. Was there like space down here where I could fit a marina? Probably. Yeah. Oh, neat. Okay, so it's not going to be connected to the road network, but well, it could be easily though. Let's put at least one in the kind of old port area. Where'd it go? There we go. Sweet. Very cool. Should fix this as well at some point. Kind of level that out. But I'm going to stop putzing around in that area for now. Yep, that's great. So this kind of port, this port area has really transformed from an industrial port to a leisure and tourism port, which I think is pretty cool. We need more commercial, and we need high-tech industrial. Now, I was thinking about putting a high-tech park in sort of the airport area, so I think I'm going to start with that. Got to get our residential demand back up. I think it's probably time at this point to switch maybe over to nuclear power. We could also go. This is a modded power plant. I don't use it, but you could go to hydrogen too. But I think it's a bit silly. How much power do we produce? 40,000. So we would need at least 3, probably 4 of these. No, we're only using 35,000, so I think we can get away with maybe 3, if not 4. Yeah. I just want to make sure, yeah, we've got the money. Also going to pass some laws here, so I can get that over with. Yeah, I'm going to put these at the very edge of the map at this point. Let's just... can do something like this. I need a few. I think we need 4. I'm trying to kind of stagger them in an interesting way. Gonna make a nuclear complex out here. There, that's cool. They do need to be connected to the power. As does our tourist trap. Okay. This needs to be moved as well. I wonder what condition it's in. Plant condition 97%. This can be moved somewhere else. I'll just put it down here for now, get it really out of the way. Waste to energy plant. A little bit careful about putting things near the edge of the map, simply because we may want some heavy transportation links going through here, but again, this can just be deleted and rebuilt whenever it needs to be. This needs to be powered. Can we not have like 2 of those at once? It's very tricky to get these to build, and whatever. I'm not gonna fuck around with that. Power lines are so ugly in this game. The best approach is to just fill out the just fill everything out with development. So let's build a high-tech industrial park here. The high-tech won't mind the power plants either, so that's good. Okay, that's interesting. I can do that. And then let's just put, we're gonna need to put a row of parks along the highway so that it doesn't, so that the pollution from the highway doesn't bug the high tech too much. Okay. That's good. Like that. And then at this point, we just need to... It's kind of cool to have the high-tech area near the nuclear. Let's build along the water here. You know, it's sort of a nuclear research. All of the companies that are kind of benefiting from the presence of nuclear technology sort of set up in this area. It's also near the airport, obviously, which would be an advantage. Let's do this. We don't need a road there for now. I think that's probably fine. Just need to put bus stops in. This is going to screw up the borders with the neighbor city, but that needs to be usable and not those little puddles. 1, 2, 3, like this. fine. And then just put in a couple roads. Line them up so that they might eventually turn into connections across. Oh, this one can just be like that. Okay. We may need another. We do need another. What we need is we definitely need an off-ramp here. Let's just start by putting one here. Yeah, it's a good idea. One for now will be good. Probably need two eventually. Where are they? This one. That one takes up like the least space. Okay, let's make sure everything here has water. Hopefully, oh god. What's going on here? Oh, we're disconnected from power. That's the problem. Let me zone first. Let me put the bus stops in zone, then I'll deal with the water. So, 2, 3. Along this sort of main road there. We don't have a bus stop at the airport. That's silly. Bus stop should be here actually, because that's where the terminal is. Although there could be one there too. Why the hell not? Okay. And then a couple more. Probably just like here, 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 here. I think that's fine. Let's do the park alongside the highway. It's completely overkill, but it does make it does kind of make it look nice. We can put some trees. Okay, and the other side. I almost wish there was like a draggable grass, like open grass area. Oh no. Oh, I thought that was a crash to desktop for a second there. There was a little bit of a hang and I was just like, oh god. I was really worried there for a second. Okay, just do that side for now. And that should be more than good enough. Let's just take a look. The other thing we need is fire protection and police. That's a good spot. There. Perfect. Police. Okay. Zone is too large. Right. All this. Again, I should fix that area there. Okay. I like it. Okay, we really need to make sure that we're connected up to power and everything. Should be fine. Also need to make sure that we have enough power. Looks like we do. Looks like we have way more than we need. Okay, water. Yeah, why is the water not connected? Have we deleted something? No, it just needs... There we are. It's possible, though, that... Yeah, it's possible that I never replaced those water... Yeah, okay, we definitely need another water, What's happening is one of the water plants is probably being shut off. That railroad... This railroad here can probably be condemned at some point. that connected? Nope. Okay. So that should do for that area. No water pollution here. We're getting a little bit of water pollution there. And there. Oh, that's disappearing. That will disappear. That's just from the industry that was previously there, I think. Let's take a look at water again. Okay. Are we just out of water capacity? Water. No. Current usage. Capacity. What the fuck's going on here? Oh, these are just too far apart. Okay. Alright. So. There we go. Brand new industrial area. Really hoping that we can kind of create some demand in those neighboring cities for other stuff. Obviously we have a large amount of commercial demand as well. Maybe we can start doing some commercial on this near the airport here. Okay. Alright, we'll just make a kind of informal grid here for the time being. Put in some commercial areas near the airports. Let's go with the medium commercial. This may turn into another, you know, kind of office district at some point. Let's get another road going here. Like, ideally it would be there. Oh, yeah, awesome. Okay. I'm gonna fix that after. That's fine for now. Let's get water going. Just sort of a commercial, you know, hotels and stuff near the airport. God, there's just an unlimited amount of demand for this stuff. I'm a little bit concerned about the residential. Like, we're losing population in this city, so. Alright. I'm not really worried about traffic. The only areas that are busy are the avenues. And the transit lines. Yeah, I'm not worried about traffic. We do need to do the healthcare thing, though. Oh, let's do city ordinances. Gambling is legalized. Community CPR, sure. This is going to actually put us over budget, but that's fine. I'll just eat through that balance until we get more development. Don't really care about water conservation. Paper waste reduction program, that's stupid. Free clinic program, sure. Smoke detector program, sure. Neighborhood watch. Tourism. Junior sports. Nope. Carpool incentive. Youth curfew. No, that's stupid. Tire recycling. Huh, we can't hit that one. If you don't click this by accident, it will demolish everything. Especially if you don't. I mean, I've got 3-4 million in the bank here, but pro reading campaign. That's good. Always felt the ordinances were kind of underdeveloped in this game, to be honest. I feel like SimCity 3000 had like a more interesting selection of ordinances. Is that giving me any demand cap relief? Or demand... Not really, eh? Definitely need to do some major zoning in kind of neighboring areas, I think. Okay. Oh yeah, one of these clinics is, Okay, I will fix the medical. I will sort out the hospital system off screen, because we definitely need... This is probably what's... No, it's not very expensive. This is interesting. It's like a very cheap, very high capacity hospital, basically, that doesn't have a... It doesn't have a radius. It just is like a citywide boost. Okay, yeah, we need to sort out some of those. Right. Well, I'm just gonna look here if there's anything else. I can sort of just wait until this develops. Yeah. Yeah, there's a few areas we still need to develop. Like I really want to get this developed, but it's just it just doesn't make sense to do it until what we can do is we can do the rail connection. There needs to be a rail connection, I think, here. It's going to be actually... I've made that quite difficult now, of course, with all of this development that I've done. But let's do it. No, let's do this a little bit differently here. I will run it directly behind this, and then maybe down here. Alright. Yeah, really around the edge of town, that's good. And we can build kind of an airport train station. So it's sort of it's sort of an express route directly from the airport to downtown, which I think is pretty cool. Do I need to fork there? Not really. No. We just need to redo this. We need to delete that. Obviously, I'm gonna have to do some kind of thing to get the rail grade separated again, and I will. I will. Okay. For the sake of simplicity, I'm just doing that. And yeah, we're still gonna have problems here. Alright, what are we hitting? Essentially, like that. Do it. One of these things that should have been done. I'm gonna probably make this into a rail viaduct, the whole length of it. Just to allow us to have a more uninterrupted road network in this area. This is all going to be these are all going to lose their connection to the road, but I'll deal with that later. Let's throw in an airport station just for kicks. That may also serve to Yeah, so there we go. There's an airport station here, and they take the bus to the terminal, I guess. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. Hilarious. Yeah, that's somewhat necessary to get sort of for our regional plan. Extending the kind of rail loop around the city. And this road will connect up with Inner Bay at some point via Edgewater. Still have basically an unlimited demand for commercial services. Right, let's take a look at the region. I do apologize that we spent so much time just, working on this city, but it's been a while since we've given this city much love, and it's also been a while since we sort of, placed all these rewards. Oh, cemeteries. Let's do it. Do I get another one? I think I deleted them all, so at some point I had 3 or so, and then they all got deleted because they were in that downtown park. There should be a third at some point. It looks fine. Okay. Let's go out and look at the region and get a sense of where we're going here. Right, not much has changed, but we have this rail line that goes there. The city's already connected to rail in its kind of industrial area. I didn't see the point in putting rail here. The highway is going to fork this way and kind of cover that off, so I use rail. Rail has a similar capacity to highway and a similar speed to highway as well, so I try not to. There's no point in having kind of redundant rail and highways. Try and have them serve different areas of the city, if possible. But yeah, so that's kind of sorted that out. I just want to go. I'm going to pop into Ventura Beach very quickly and just look at the demand here. Yeah, okay. So here we have demand for residential, and I think it's going to be a very good idea for us to fill up this tile with residential. And that will allow us to start getting this industrial port area built up. I think the city's probably... No, it's not losing money. Awesome. Okay. Well, that's going to be a wrap for this episode. If you're enjoying the series, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. Also, remember that you can leave a neighborhood name suggestion in the comments. Thanks for watching. Ciao.